Hello, Skystreak with you. I'm not going to really talk so much about politics in general tonight. In fact, I'm going to try not to even hit home on any one given point about politics. Tonight, I'm actually just gonna, well, let me go back. While working today, thought about and looked back on everything I've done and what I've talked about and the hours it's taken, the many, many, many hours of filming and editing and uploading and almost 200 videos now. Some of the stuff I did was, well, a little weird. You'd have to go check it out. I've done some weird things on my channel too. But in evolving to where I am now, where I think I need to be as far as spreading truth, providing some facts, I feel like I've accomplished something. And to all my YouTubers and subscribers out there that do the same thing, kudos to you. You know who you are. So, I'm sure that all of us went into this thinking, hey, we can make change by exposing and revealing the supposed transparency of the powers that be that dominate us to the fullest. Every way they can. I choose the words fuck us as often as they can, anywhere they can, but that's just me. Okay, so we've reached that point. We've reached the point of spreading truth and exposing and revealing and all those things. But if you're like me, you don't really get a lot of views. And sometimes you have to wonder how many people you're reaching. It's not about popularity. It's not about AdSense checks, because I'll tell you, I won't see one of those coming. And it's not really fair to make money off of truth like Alex Jones does. The globalists are gonna get you. Not my gig. If I was in it for money, I wouldn't have to work, probably. But I'm not. So this is my other job I get paid nothing for. To at least make an impact. A small impact on society. Or at least within the YouTube community. And I know it's hard to reach out to the loved ones in your life that don't care to know what you have to say because they think you're, some kind of nut job. But everything that I've been preaching over the last 3 years to people, when they looked at me and said, oh, you're crazy, that shit's not gonna happen. Well, guess what? It's coming true now. So what if I have insight into more of the future and tell them now? Are they going to believe me because I was right the first time, or are they just going to stand back until it's too late? I guess what I'm really getting at here is, if you're like me, you probably feel like you've expended every fucking avenue you can. We've gone down that rabbit hole through all the turns and tunnels as deep as we can go until something else crops up. But for most of you, you pretty much got the game figured out. So what are we going to do about it? This is always the ultimate question. We do have the power to take this country back, but we have to wake up first. And just because, 1 million or 2 million or 3 million of us are awake, that's just a small notch. It's going to take a global awakening. And we should have some terms and conditions for these fuckers up on Capitol Hill, don't you think? We're onto your game. Here's our list of wants and needs. First of all, step down. No more salary, you're done. Go out into the real world and try to find a fucking job, motherfucker. Number 2, corporations. You've drove the little guy out of business for too long. It's time for you to start minimizing the amount of monopoly you have created upon your corporation. Start dwindling down a little bit. Shut down some of your shit so the little guy can have a chance. The little guy has no chance in a corporate world. I've seen it all around me in my town. Some of the best little hardware shops gone. Number 3, no more taxation without representation like it was meant to be. In other words, your IRS bullshit is done. There is no tax law. I have turned the internet upside down and backwards, and there's nothing that says there's a tax law. Tax codes, tax penalties, and all the other little rules you throw in with it. Gone. No more IRS. No more Federal Reserve. Mr. Ben Bernanke, the monopoly money printer, bald boy Jew. Done. Close the doors. Stop paying yourself. Go find a real job. Like pumping sewers. That would pretty much eliminate a lot of our problems right there, don't you think? And you ask yourself, how do I do it? Well, you've got to grow some balls, wake the fuck up, and stand up to this mess. I don't care if they come knocking on your door. What are you going to do? Put your hands above your head and go off to a fucking FEMA camp? I sure as fuck hope not. If you're going to be a patriot, stand the fuck up. Grab your sidearm, grab your shotgun, grab a fucking axe or a hammer. I don't care. It's time to defend this country and our rights. Now. Right fucking now. So, I'm not crediting myself. Just, if you believe in what I've just said, and agree wholeheartedly, I want you to share this video. Send it to somebody that you think might need to get with it. You got to do your own research. We all know this. You can't push it upon anybody and say, hey man, have you heard about this conspiracy and that conspiracy and 9/11? Most people are like, huh? Dude, leave me alone. I gotta, go back to what I was doing. Those are the people that still believe America. But if we can just keep waking up more, and time is limited. This is a limited time offer. I really, really hope you know that. So start thinking about change instead of the news. I am just as guilty, but it's time that we start focusing on the change of the news provided. We all know the facts, Jack. So we need to start focusing our energies on how we can take the motherfuckers down. Okay? So, as always, it's a Sky Streak, and leave your comments down below. As always, I know you do. Most of you do. And, yeah, this is a little bit uncommon for me to speak in such terms in such a way, I think, maybe, because I sometimes don't even know what the hell I'm saying. It just rolls off the tongue, and that's what you get. That's all I got. You take care of you and yours. And everyone else, too. We're all brothers and sisters in this crazy fucking world, so start reaching out to one another. That's Sky Streak. Peace. And I'm out.